Okay, game two. Had a really sad end to that last one where I got double advance, like on my second last turn. We'll hope for the best for this one. Shuffle, shuffle. So what do we see? Because of Blow is good, Helicarrier is good, Wiggle Room is good. I'd rather set up my board than worry about anything that's out there. Concussive Blow is to buy myself some time the following turn. So I can come into this turn with 7 resources, 8 if I use my special ability. So Concussive Blow would be, Helicarrier would be 3, because it pays for itself. Concussive Blow would be 7, and I would still have Wiggle Room. So that's our best bet, right? There's a very small chance that if I draw advance on the first turn, I get a 3. No, because I only have one scheme at first. So I think that's safe. So I think we get rid of Concussive Blow, clear the area, and sneak by. Right, and just on the off chance that I get my Biokinetic Suit or something else really awesome. Okay, Bruno, I don't place a lot of value on Bruno in this game. Because I don't have big swing turns. So Bruno's awesome for combos, but not for net card efficiency. Not great. So I will Teen Spirit and Big Hand. So I did not get any of my high impact cards. Oh, I'm a dummy. Won't be able to Wiggle Room. I'm not paying for my Concussive Blow. Well, that is bad. So my other option is we're not gonna Concussive Blow. So big hands take care of this thing. Multitask. So again, I'm still gonna, or do we do what I did last time and not bother with the Helicarrier? What happens if I do that? So if I don't bother with the Helicarrier, I have 7 resources plus tapping is 8. So I can Concussive Blow for 4. Big hands for 3, so that's 7. And save myself a Wiggle Room. Right, so that saves me an attack. I unfortunately get nothing down on the board, but I do make it so I can flip back no problem the following turn, assuming I get any sort of threat removal. Yeah, actually I might like that better. So if we concussive blow, where's my other fist? Concussive blow is 1, 2, 3, and confused. We'll tap to get concussive blow back. We'll big hands to get rid of that. I mean, that is not a great turn. And then, oops, I'm keeping one of those wiggle rooms. So I set myself up for the next round, or flipping. Nothing to attack me. Got defense. I didn't mean to draw that. And to untap. And draw back up. So let's turn the tides. Unfortunately, don't have anything to go with them, but wiggle room should maybe get me something. So we boost. I'm going to just not block. Shadow of the Past is 2 plus 2 is 4, which means we're going to double wiggle room. We'll do the first one and then see if there's any reason I would want to change my mind. There is not. Oh, all those turn the tides. Sneak by is going to let me hit a bunch of those. And then we get our encounter card. +1 attack, +1 ski. Okay. So I can sneak by, triple turn the tide, and flip. I feel like that would be very hard to resist. I could then go dig for my polysuit or whatever else I want. I wouldn't be able to play it that turn unless I saved one of those, turn the tides. Oh, yeah. So is it worth the 3 extra damage? I could keep target acquired. So 3 damage. Right, so what I'm debating here is, if I do sneak by, and say I did it with Ironheart and turn the tide. That means guaranteed, no matter what card I get over here, I'm going to be able to play something when I flip. So I think that is actually what I'm going to do. So go down to 0, I'm going to double turn the tide. So that takes me down to 7 for Goblin. Oh, I actually forgot to flip last turn. I mean, I did flip and I was playing it. I just forgot to flip the card. Now I'm flipping back. Now I'm doing Team Spirit. And voila. I got that at the end of my turn. Alright. Untap. 6 cards. Okay, so nothing happens on the boost for the villain activation, and schemes with +X scheme, where X is the villain stage number. So that's going to be 1, 2, plus whatever gets flipped. 2. Death from above goes. Thrall. So turn 3, we're going to flip, but we're going to Teen Spirit first. Shrink, hard to resist. So I could shrink and then clear the area. Big hands that thing. I think I have enough room for target acquired if I do all that. So we flip over to Ms. Marvel. We we sneak by and use that. Then we're going to clear the area for a stealth strike. So that's 4 because of shrink. That gets me a card. So I could play Red Dagger and attack with Ms. Marvel. We could take out the Goblin Thrall. I'd still have something on the board with 2 health left. The other option would be to play Big Hands for 2, pull it back, and then I could target acquired. So in one case, I have a target acquired on the board. In the other case, I have an ally with 2 health. I think I like the ally with 2 health option better. So she attacks, putting her at 2 health. I attack, this thing goes. And that was turn 3. Are there any more wiggle rooms to be had? No. But I got my Embiggen finally. And a mirror. So I guess I'm flipping. Counterintelligence. All these things are good. Alright, so what do I want to do? If I don't block, I'm going to take 3 damage, plus whatever's here. This will activate, but then she'll be able to take that out. Or she can just block in the first place, and then I don't take the damage, but then I don't have a blocker in the future. Does seem a little wasteful, but I think I will block with her. So it's 3. That sure makes me wish I had target acquired. Now it attacks me. And then we get our activation card. Oh boy. Okay then. That definitely changes my plans for next turn. Okay, I really want to get rid of the Goblin Knight, right? So how do you get rid of the Goblin Knight? Well, I can do a stealth strike after I do an embiggen. And I have just enough stuff to do that. And then would I dare to flip? That seems like a bad move, right? This exosuit is going to make that pretty dangerous. 2, 3. I've already seen one of those, but there's still a couple advances in there. And that's going to fly. So I think I don't. I think I don't. So as much as I hate to ditch Spidey, I need to... Oh, is that not even enough? Oh, it's not enough. One short. I guess I can counterintelligence. I can flip and counterintelligence. That seems really like a bad move. So I think I can't use the suit this turn. But I'm not gonna... I think I'm gonna take that one threat down and then I flip. This is a terrible, terrible turn. I'm Teen Spiriting, by the way. Oh no. Okay, I'm getting 2 encounter cards this turn. Guess I should have double checked if I actually even had anything in here. I do. So I'm going to bring out a mirror. Amir is going to put a clear the area for when I flip back. Which gets me multitask. Did I just count this so wrong? No, I was never planning on playing Spidey, right? So, one in big and in counterintelligence. I don't have enough cards left. Amir. So I flipped when I had 5. Got a card. Played Amir with a card to get a card. So I should still have 5. That's right. So I did that right. Guess I'm doing Nakia. And then I will tap. Oh, it's just the next card you play this phase. It's not the next card you play in Alter Ego. I never read that right. Anyway, that's going to be counterintelligence. I'll have him big in for when I come back. And I'm done. And I have played a very poor round so far. So turn 4. Big Eye Schemes, already at 2 plus 3. So that goes. Then we've got 1, 2, 3 here. And then we have the card from the flip. Sorry, the deck running out, and then the card for being over an Alter Ego. Got another one of these. I guess I could just deal with all of these. And this so crappy card, which really makes me want multitask all of a sudden again. So much stuff I want. Anyway, new turn. So we're going to Teen Spirit. That is not the card I want from that. We are going to Amir, and I think we're just going to throw... Is that the only card I have in there? Okay. So I'm going to use Nakia and sneak by. Timmering out Embiggen. Oh, sorry, I just put my sneak by in the bottom because I was going to do that for Amir. Grab 1. Then we will flip. And we'll use a clear the area for 4 with the suit. That gets us a card. Oh, that wiggle room is going to be helpful. Yep, so take some damage. Really don't want to leave the Goblin Knight alive. So how do we get rid of that? Well, we can attack it and then stealth strike. I take 2 extra threat. I can really handle the threat, actually. Maybe I leave that out for one more turn. So if I attack for 1 and then stealth strike, 1, 2, 3. I say I can clear the area again for the next round. Or do I say my concussive blow because I want to flip? And then assume that I'm going to get... I have so much threat mitigation. What else is in my discard here? Yeah, okay, well, I guess I'll do that. So, do that for 1. Oh, that's cool. Stealth strike can get rid of that other one. Oh, interesting. So, 1, 2, 3. So stealth strike gets rid of this. Then I can take 2 off of this. I have to discard 2 cards, and if I get a goblin minion, I have to engage them. I guess I'm just really hoping I don't get monster. Okay, 1, 2. Oof. Okay. I'm going to keep concussive blow and wiggle room. Got my multitasking, which doesn't matter anymore because I kind of changed how I was going to do that mid-play. So I'm going to... It's got 3 attack plus whatever this is, which I'm going to let through because I'm going to wiggle room out of it. 1, 2, so that's going to require double wiggle room. And then these 2, each attacking for 1, which is not terrible. So I can concussive blow goblin, I can big hands this guy. And I can flip and grab some more cards. So concussive blow, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's down to 2. I won on this round last game. That is terrible. And then 1, 2. Take a damage when that goes. I flip, and now the question is, do I go search for something? And there's a decent chance it's a useful card. What do I have for ones that are left that I would actually be able to play? I have nothing. But a mirror can get me something. So maybe I do that first. And then if it's something I could actually use, then I keep going. Okay, so really what I want is big hands for the big finale. So if I don't think I have any cards from Ms. Marvel's kit that I could actually play an alter ego form. So there's no reason to keep on fishing. I'm going to keep wiggle room in case that makes sense for blocking future stuff. So then we draw to 5, or draw to 6. Oh my god. I'm going to wreck the board. Amazing. Okay. Confused goes. Get one more scheme, and now we just really hope it's not an advance or similar. And it is discard gate surge. Discard. Oh my god. This is terrifying. Okay. One additional threat for each goblin in play. That's 3. I can deal with 3. Awesome. Oh, I forgot to untap everything. Turn 7. So what happens? I think the first thing that happens is we Team Spirit. Okay, unfortunately we got another sneak by, which is not actually that useful. We are going to use a mirror, and like I said, if we can get a big hands down there, we will. I mean, is there any chance this is going that long? No, not really. Guess I should probably just make sure there's damage there. Guess I just make sure there's damage. Right, because I have all the turn the tides. So we'll just put some damage in there. That gets me another card. So what I'm debating right now is if I want to heal. So if I don't heal, I'm going to have these two to be able to play my sneak by, right? When I sneak by, I can then triple turn the tide, quadruple turn the tide. So quadruple turn the tide, if I tap, right, would be, what, each of these is 5, right? So the first one has to clear that, the second one has to clear that, then it would get Gobby from 18 down to 8. I still have enough room to stealth strike here, actually. But then I wouldn't have my wiggle room. So I'm not going to finish it this turn. So what does that mean? Does that mean I Ironheart? Maybe I Ironheart first. Because I mean, I could sneak by on both of those. Clear that. The other sneak by. Oh, that's not bad. Get back up to 10. Sneak by on both of these. Save my wiggle room. Be at full health. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to flip her. It reduces 1 by 1, and I'm going to do my first sneak by to clear that, which lets me do 1, 2, and 3. And then I will sneak by again to deal with this one. And then I can wiggle room to get out of this next attack. And I'm done. Draw up. Double big hands. So that's 12 damage. She can finish it off. Oh, but I'll have a threat. You can turn over to get red dagger. Yeah, I think I should do it. Okay. So boost. So we're going to let it through. And 1, 2, 3. Wiggle room for 1. I'm going to grab the wiggle room back because I feel. Oh, actually, I saw most of the get attacked again cards, didn't I? Okay, I gotta go check how many there are supposed to be. Alright, so there's a couple attacks in there. Since I already have my 2 big hands and to clear the area, I'm not going to call any of those back. So I do want that wiggle room on the very off chance I get attacked again. Oops, that's not what I'm doing. I have 3 cards there. So there's 3 in that stack. So the first is that. Who cares? The second. Discard X from the counter deck. So that's going to be 4. Oh my god, that's going to hurt. So we have remarkably none. So that didn't even hit. That is a fine how do you do, in fact. Oh my god. Reflexes are getting very slow. It's the end of the night. Okay, last one. Goblin Thrall. Alright, so that's going to be a bit inefficient to have to clear, but I guess we're going to do it. There's so much scheming in there. So if I can't, I think I won't flip. Despite the benefits. Well, I might clear the area first, right? So If I clear the area that's free, it replaces itself. Two big hands, my wiggle rooms. Right. Flipping just seems like such a bad idea. I have no way to protect myself, even though all the resources I get are so good. And I really hate wasting these two big hands. It's probably going to make this thing go 2 more turns. So with my suit I have 7 resources, right? Two big hands is 6. So I can just end my turn with wiggle room. Get rid of these 2 things. I don't have more efficient ways to get rid of them anyway. The only problem is I don't have a bunch more damage. It's going to be really hard for me to put all the damage together again next turn. But it's plausible I'll come up with something that will let me flip. Right? Right, so I got 2 concussive blows in here. Yeah, that's plausible. Okay. So I'm going to just dump my hand. So big hands, big hands. Tap this. 1, 2, 3. These 2 are gone. I'm getting closer and closer to monster. There's definitely an advance in the deck. But that's how I'm doing it. Okay, we've got a concussive blow, so that's going to be safe for flipping next turn. I think I feel okay about that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is a double. This goes back in the deck. So it's going to be a double wiggle. And what do we get for our encounter card? Retaliate 1. Might have to clear that. Look at this stupid hand. I can't clear that. What a thing. Well then. So I can multitask. And I can concussive blow. And then I can flip. I'll still have target acquired. Get some other stuff that might let me do some other useful stuff. Which is what I will do. So stealth strike. Not stealth strike, sorry, concussive blow. Right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down to 8. Confused. Confused. Retaliate 1. I will multitask with my suit. I will then flip. I will... Oh... I don't like this at all. Take the extra card. Yeah, I gotta do it. Okay, so what do we need in our hand? I guess what's left in my deck. So there's something at the bottom of my deck. Put a stealth strike there. So what I really need to do, since I've got this sneak by, is put a big hands. Oh, I do have a big hands in there? So I got two big hands in there. Is that right? Sweet. So that's a double big hands, which is actually really good because that lets me heal, but I don't really need to heal one. That's stupid. But I've got my sneak by. Okay, I'm gonna do it. So that's a mirror. A mirror gives me one. I'm gonna use target acquired. So this is only gonna happen if we get the scheme, and then the boost can prevent it. Okay. Those two cards go. Shuffle, shuffle to get another card. Round 9 for Gabi. Nothing happens to the confused. Got the advance. So advance is currently just +1, right? So 3. And does this just cancel after boost card is turned up? Discard target acquired. So I think, well, I guess I'm doing it anyway. Doesn't do anything. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa! So this does not go into the deck. Turn 10. This. Okay, so sneak by is going to leave it with 1 threat. Big hands, right? Oh, right, I can turn the tide. So I can tap, turn the tide. Oh yeah, so we got lots. So what I would really like to do is get an ally. We're not going to go through this whole thing, so I'll just put target acquired on the bottom. Tap a mirror. Did not get an ally. Okay, we're going to use Teen Spirit. So we're hoping for Red Dagger here. So many things that are not yet Red Dagger. Do I have like all my kit in my hand? Yeah, just about. I might actually get her. Oh, after all that, hey, a wiggle room. Psh. So, I can definitely do it all without needing to exhaust myself. So I can get back up to 10 health and heal, flip over to Ms. Marvel. Before I do, tap Nakia and use the polymer suit. To sneak by. Down to 1. And then multitask. Which triggers turn the tide. And then big hands. And we are done. So we have clean everything, took 10 rounds. Max health, everything, okay.